Hello students, hope you're all doing good. You and your family members are safe and well. Um, Welcome back to my online tutorial. I'm doing this tutorial on Microsoft Word. From today onwards, we're going to start the unit word processing. Last week's you did work on spreadsheet and you have done assessment on spreadsheet. Most of you have completed the assessment. You have sent it back to me. Excellent, very well done, every one of you. And from today onwards, we're going to start the unit Microsoft word processing, level 2 word processing. You have done your word processing in entry level and level 1, uh, and you know basic tools and formatting process of Microsoft Word. We will do a little bit of more Microsoft Word at the level of level 2. So it's simple, nothing to worry, and I have sent you an email with the work, with this work, and also one more file, which I'll talk about it in a few minutes time. And you have to complete the work and you have to send it back to me as an attachment to my email, leela.erickman@newham.ac.uk. Now, the main objectives of today's class is to create a folder, file management, and to save the file in the folder. You already know this, but I'm just going to take through this one more time, and also to create columns and picture formatting techniques such as creating a border, the thickness of the border. So let's start. Open your email, open the attachment. The first file is on WPL2 task 1. Now open the file. Let me read this task. This task allows you to practice some of the skills and techniques required for word processing level 2. Scenario: you work for a veterinary practice and one of your jobs is to produce documentation. The practice manager would like to produce advice sheets on a variety of breeds. Some of the text for one of the sheets has already been prepared. You will add it to text, you will enter yourself and complete the work. You might find it useful to look at the text before you begin the task to familiarize yourself with the content. If you want, you can go through the content. Then let's read the task. Number 1. Create a folder for the files that you will create your work copies. Name the second folder WPL2 Worked Access. Right, as I keep saying, that computer is like your house. It has different set of rooms. So you have to create a folder for Word. I will show you how to do that. First of all, go into the home screen of your computer. I'm just going to go into this here. Now from here, choose where you want to save your work. Do you want to save it on the desktop? Do you want to save it in the documents? Usually documents is the best place for any documents to save. So I'll click on documents and then I have to create a new folder. I'm going to create a new folder and I will give the folder name Word Level 2 Word, because I have so many spreadsheet tasks, so many PowerPoints. So this will allow me to search and to look for only Word tasks for level 2. So I have created a folder called level 2. That's the main folder. Under this folder, I'm going to create one more folder, subfolder, which I'm going to call what's the name of the folder? WPL2 Worked Access. I'm just going to right click, rename WPL2. See that? WPL2 Worked XX. XX should be replaced by your initials. My name is LK, Leela Kudlur. So your file XX should be your first name and the last name initials, and I just press enter. So now listen. So now see students, under documents, if I go back, under document I have Word, I have level 2 Word, and under level 2 Word I have created WPL2 Worked LK subfolders. Okay, let's read the instructions. Open a new document, enter the heading leaving with the font. new. I'm going to create a blank document. If you want, you can type it, or if you want, you can copy and paste it. If it was to be done in the classroom, I would have asked you guys to type it. If you want, you can copy this, copy and paste. I'm sure everybody knows that. We have done it many times in your entry level and level 1. Now I copied pasted. My third instruction, enter the subheading what most people won't tell you but every owner should know. Okay, so I'm just going to highlight that part, right click, copy the part, and then I'm going to paste it. I don't want that number 1, so I'm just going to delete that. Press backspace. Okay, that is simple. Next, enter this text using 3 columns. There is no doubt. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy this. Let's copy this first. I'm going to copy this data. I'm going to paste it under the subheading, and the question is format this into 3 columns, so type it in 3 columns. So you have to type this as you see it on a newspaper articles, it is in columns, so space minimizing. So I'm going to highlight it, and if you go into page layout, where are the columns, and I'm just going to select 3 columns. See that, students? 3 columns. It's into 3 columns. If you want more columns, if you go click on that, there are more columns. You can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 number of columns. You can type the width, spacing, everything you can change and select it. Okay, that's it. If you see, notice here, this part is white in color. That means that's the size of the first column. This is the second column, and that's my third column. So I have 3 columns of data into there. Now I'm done with the instruction number 4. Let's move on to 5. Insert the image of a dog. Place it below the text you entered. So there are many ways of doing it. What I will do is I will do clip art. If you want, you can go into Google and paste it, look for image dog and copy and paste it as well. I'll search clip art. I'll have typed dog already. Click on go, you will find a lot of dogs picture. So whichever you want it. First, position the cursor where you want to paste your dog first. Just gonna do it. Just press arrow wherever you want to paste it. Paste this, just double click where you want to paste it, and then see the cursor and click at the image of a dog. If the image is too big, students, it will go on to the next page. So what you do is you can reduce the size of the image. Also, you can format wrap text. You can also click on wrap text behind the text, and you can move the image easily wherever you want it. See, wrap text we have covered many times as well. So now let's move on to the next part of the question. Place a solid black 2.25 point line around the image. Insert a page break after the image. Now you have to place a border. I'll click on the picture and select the picture border format. Of course, you will not see that format option if somewhere outside the picture. You will see that option only when you click on the picture format. Now picture border, I'm going to click on the picture border and weight 2.25. That's it. Now if you see the students, you will see a border around the image. You will see border around the image.
Hey, Amma.
One second. 1 minute, students. My son is around me. It's not so easy to do recording. Well, say hello to everybody, Arman.
Hi. Hello.
Hello, everyone. How are you?
Let me just tell you something. No.
Hi, everyone. All right. So I have a border around the image now. Let's continue. He moved on. He went to his father. So I have a border around the image. Right, students, you don't have to restrict yourself to this particular these particular instructions that I'm saying. Please feel free to explore all these color effect, corrections, remove background, compress, change picture, all these frames, or see that different types of frames if you want to add in. Please explore all different options that you wanted. Okay, let's move on to next instruction. At the now insert a page break after the image. After the image, that means click somewhere below the image. If not, press end on the button somewhere in break end button. Now that goes into my header. Now if you want to insert a page break, you go into page layout. Where's my page break? Where's my page break? Breaks. Page break. See that? My pages. I have another page. See, it just even if you press enter, it will give you the page. But this is if you want to divide the page somewhere. Click wherever you want to divide the page. For example, I have clicked there, and then I go into breaks, page break. See that my page is broken at that point. But I don't want this option right now, so I'm just going to undo that. See, these two are the magic buttons, undo and redo option. My work is back. Now, next task is at the top of the page 2, insert the file WPL to task 1 text. Now, this is another file that I have sent you along with the attachment. All you have to do is copy and paste that image, add a column to the table to display numbers. Okay, where is that page? Where is that? Where is that? It's here. I'll find it first. I have it. You have it in your attachment. So I'm just going to find my work first. I'll have it under. Where is it? Task 1. So students, this is the page, another file that you have it. All I want you to do is you can copy and paste it. Copy, right click, copy, and you can just paste it below the work document, the second page. Thus paste it under home, click on paste. See that? That's one way of doing. Otherwise, you can also click on insert on the table wherever you want it, because I was on a table. If you want, I zoomed out. If you want to insert in there, this is another way of inserting file. You can also insert the file, but let's leave it at that point right now. You can also copy and paste it so that you have that file is copied and pasted to the second page of it. Right, students, what else is remaining? I'm just thinking what's remaining now. Right, okay, next part of the thing. Next part of the question, save and print a copy. Well, you cannot, no need to print a copy. If you want it for your reference, print a copy, but if not, then leave it. Save your work. Save your work is very, saving the work. Where are we going to save this work? You remember we created the folder, file, save as. You have to find that folder now. When I click on save as, it will take me to this window. I need to find documents because that's where I created the folder, isn't it? So under computer documents, this is where I created documents. Remember, in document level 2 Word, that's where I created. In level 2 Word, I created WPL to worked LK. So you need to find your path where you created that folder, and then find that folder, double click on that folder, open the folder, give a file name, leave me the hound, that sounds good to me, and then I'm just going to save the work and send this work as an attachment to my email address. Also, one more very important thing, students, I have sent you a link on easylearn.com where I want you to enroll, enter your details and enroll it. And I have uploaded a lot of materials on word exercises, so which is a quick recap or refresh from your level 1 and entry level. Please work on it, and please register with easy.com. I'll be regularly uploading all your materials, and link to my YouTube material as well on easy.com website. Thank you for listening. Please make best use of the tutorial and do work on it and send me a copy. Send me this copy as an attachment, worked copy as an attachment to my email by next week before my next session. You will find additional activities in easylearn.com website, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye.